Hi and welcome Libra to this June general love reading for 2022. So I've already drawn the cards. I've meditated while I was shuffling on your energy, and I've got the energy of uncertainty really. There's a bit of will I stay or will I go? Is this worth it? What is coming up for me? There's also the energy of having a lot on and some people not having time for romance. So that could be yourself or it could be someone who you're dating. Excuse me. I drew this charm, and this is the lantern. Excuse me. This does remind me of the lantern in the Hermit card. So it is about inner wisdom. It's on the Empress card. So the Empress is about growth, abundance, having enough, having what you want. It's also ruled by Venus, which is your ruler. So it's interesting. So it's asking you to look inward about your romantic situation. You know, if you are single and looking to date, I feel that there might be some options. I'm not getting the vibe of anything that is really full on and obvious to you, as in, you know, oh, this person is really obviously a good choice for me. Excuse me. But I'm definitely getting the vibe of, you know, really needing to look in and examine that a bit before you even bother, really, you know, making that phone call or meeting them or, you know, going out on that second date. But I am going to clarify that a little bit further along. So I'm just going to look at the overall here. So yeah, and there's also obviously some people who are thinking of ending a relationship. This is the World card number 3, and you got the Empress card number 3. So I feel that some communication has come in that you are sitting on in some way. So it might be, you know, that someone is physically moving away from you, or that someone is energetically moving away from you, and you haven't quite made that break. I feel like in June it's going to become more pressing for you to really look at that again. I'm not getting the vibe that, you know, you'll definitely act on it, but it is going to persist. And if you don't look at it, it will gnaw at you. But some will move away. The Eight of Cups can sometimes mean, you know, just moving away, even if it feels like, you know, you are going into a void. I feel that it will be a little bit like that for you this month, whether you're single, dating or coupled. There's kind of an in-between period in June. And that doesn't mean that, you know, you can't get anywhere, you can't achieve anything, you can't have any happiness. But there is a sense of waiting, or a sense of, you know, needing to stay put where you are at this time. The Four of Swords, I mean, the Four of Swords is a Libra card, and it's an energy, I guess that, you know, it's a restful energy, and I feel it's complementary to you. So this is a lovely row, particularly with the Nine of Cups, which is, I guess, a feeling of satisfaction. Both these cards can mean that. But this card is asking you, this is a Two of Pentacles, in some way it's asking you to stretch yourself and to, you know, either get out more, push yourself more, look in different directions. There's nothing wrong with this energy, but it is saying, well, yeah, if you are happy where you are, then that is fine, but there are other options for you. And this is all about change, the Two of Pentacles. So this row here, I mean, you've got all court cards. So I do feel that those who are, you know, just single and looking, there's going to be some options. So you've got swords, wands, well, you've got effectively the Page of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So I feel that you're going to get a lot of communication coming in about, you know, possible dates, possible interests for you, love interests. Excuse me. I'm also prompted to say that there might be some who are not on your level, and I feel that might be on an intellectual level. So that's just something that came in. You know, you might be swayed by their physical appearance or, you know, chemistry, but they're just not going to be on your intellectual level. So that is what I'm getting. There's also an energy of people who are like, it's going to be, I feel it could be, you know, if you're actively seeking or dating or just, you know, in the scene where you're able to meet people, then it's really going to be, it could even be a bit hectic, you know. And I feel with this Four of Swords that you might be inclined, some of you might be inclined to just sort of want to just stay single for a bit longer, because it's like, well, settle down. So, and particularly with this Empress energy, because this is like very attractive, you know, sensual, appealing, really appealing physically, you know, both in looks and in sensuality and sexuality. So it's definitely a good month if you are after, you know, variety in that way. A variety of partners, for example, then it could be a good month. But it does feel like it is a month of people who might be interested quite short term. So do bear that in mind. I'm really drawn to this row here, because this feels like it's you as an individual. You know, you've got the Page of Swords, you're an air sign, and the swords are air, and you've got the Four of Swords, you know, this respite, this being where you feel content, being in a meditative state, and the World card. So I feel in some way you have reached a level of peace, with even perhaps things that have been going on in your world or in the world in general. If you don't feel that at the moment, I feel that's coming up for you in June. So that's kind of a bit of a general theme that's come into this love reading. Yeah, I'm strongly getting like a physical relationship here. So there's definitely, you know, an option for that. And who's to say that it wouldn't develop into something more long-term a bit further down the track. So certainly wouldn't rule that out. The main message of this is to be discerning. Really, this lantern is about inward reflection, and it's about real discernment of what you need yourself. It's not what you think others might want from you, etc. It's what you need yourself, and it's about being authentic. It's about stripping back any sort of facade and being authentic to what you need in a partner. You know, whether that be casual, long-term, whatever, at this time, and staying true to that. You know, very strongly, you've got sort of an overlap here of this Hermit kind of energy coming in. It is about staying true to who you are and what you want. So that's your reading, Libra, for June, for love. I do personal readings. The details are in my description box. I'm going to be giving away a free reading when I reach 100 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe. And if you like and share, then I'm more likely to get subscribers so I can do the free reading. So have a great month and bye for now.